Alright, so let's do some rolls. There's two ways you can do rolls. Actually, there may be more, but I know of only two. And the only way you can actually tell the difference, I'm going to do a slow roll. And this is what most people use. Remember your right stick? You roll left or right. Well, to do a full barrel roll, you just move the stick all the way. You would drop your throttle, and then the time it takes you to drop, you do your roll. So the higher you are, the more time you have. Okay? So remember the bunny hop we used to do? Good. So if I up and I do a roll, good. I'm going to do that slow because I want you to see something. Keep your eyes on the circle in the middle. Okay, you notice it rolls but doesn't stay on the object that I'm looking at. So when you're in flight, it does the same thing. You're still doing a roll, mind you, but you know it's rolling on the axis of the quad itself. The second way is when you use both stick your yaw and with your roll. So if you roll to the right, you're going to yaw to the left. And so what tends to happen, you roll closer on that axis right there in the center. So if I come and look at this again, see the difference? Here's the first one with just roll itself. Here's the one with roll and yaw. So those are the two different types of rolls you can do. All depends on what you're doing and how you want things to actually look. You can do your fast roll depending on your rates for your left and right. You just got to figure out where to stop it. I'm a little bit short. There we go. Or you could do it as I just told you. Boom. That's your fast rolls. Then you can do your slow rolls. Whoa. Again, it's the same amount of time that I'm in the air. So you're used to the rate of fall that your quad is doing. And so you could do a slower roll. So why do you want to do a slow or a fast roll? Because you can roll over objects, believe it or not. So if I roll over this object, to come over here and roll over there, there's a lot of things I could do. Just roll slowly over that one and pick up there. Or if you come over it, you could just do a quick roll over it. A slow one. There you go. And usually with gaps, you would want to use faster rolls, depending on how high you are from the ground. So your slow rolls. There you go. And you could enjoy it. So you could do a slow roll into a split S as well. But it's just about timing. I tend to use it a lot when it comes to changing where I am. So if I'm flying against this wall and we go on the other side of the wall, it could roll over it. See? Catch yourself on the other end. And that's heading in one direction, but just changing your directions, hitting a building or a building top if you want to. So rolls, you can use them. Here's a wide one. There you go. Just changing where I am. I'm still heading in the same direction, but I want to go way over here. I'm still heading in the same direction. So playing with your rolls is good. For your wider rolls, of course, you going to give it a lot more throttle to get up and over, and then drop it to where you need to be. Drop your throttle where you need to be. And of course with the quick ones, it's just drop the throttle and flip. Remember, if you keep your throttle up as you roll, you're going to push yourself down. So that's one way you can play with your rolls. Make sure you get your left and your rights, because you're going to need them.